Hi, folks. Today we're going to do a little activity called lateral reading. This is when you look at a media source of some kind that you might run across on the internet, and you want to determine whether you can trust this source as gospel. Is it truthful? Is it honest? Is it biased? What can we tell about it? So today I got an article from a friend talking about all these satanic celebrities are the stars of Hollywood worshiping the devil, doing demonic rituals and whatnot. So, first, when you look at an article like this, you want to look at who the author of the article is. Before we even read the article, we're just going to click on Erica Russell here. And here we have a little bit of information about Erica Russell. She's the managing editor of popcrush.com. She's a pop culture obsessive, which means she's into music, K-pop, celebrity news, and entertainment. She's an entertainment writer. So that's great. Now we know that this author is here to entertain us, not necessarily to give us the truth, but to give us something fun to read and something interesting. The next thing I want to look at is this source, Loudwire. What is this source? So if I click on Loudwire, it brings me to the main page of Loudwire. And this is a magazine that's really focused on entertainment as well, albums, a lot of heavy metal people in Slipknot. I don't know if you know who Slipknot is. It's a heavy metal band like Smashing Pumpkins. So this is rock and roll. Looks kind of aggressive to me. Oh, and there's Kid Rock. There's all kinds of people. Marilyn Manson. It's kind of like scary rock and roll stuff. I don't know. But, anyways, this is an entertainment source. We want to know who owns it. And then we can determine, whether this is a viable source or not. So, what we're going to do next is we're going to type in owner of Loudwire in Google. We'll do a simple Google search. We find out that it's Town Square Media, and this is the owner of this magazine. It covers hard rock and heavy metal music. So basically, that's the persona of the devil worshiping. It's obviously, if you're into hard rock and heavy metal music, you must worship the devil. Of course, that's entertaining. So now we're going to look up Town Square Media. I've highlighted that and find out who owns that. And we go to another Google search and we find the name Stephen Price. So we're going to look up Stephen Price, who is the executive chairman of Town Square Media, and find out a little bit of information about him. Now, remember, whenever you look up a person's name like Stephen Price, we have to keep it into context. So here we have Stephen Price, a British film composer, but we're not talking about British films and Sherlock Holmes and all that kind of stuff. We are talking about Town Square Media. So I find down here, Stephen Price, businessman, owner of Town Square Media, executive chairman. Now we know who this guy is. And if I click into this article, I can get some more information about Stephen Price. We find out he's a part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. He's Jewish. He is a graduate of Brown University. He was the former Assistant Secretary of Defense from 2000 to 2004. So we get a background of Stephen Price, and we can even look at, is he politically affiliated? Not that this article has anything to do with politics. He has been given money to super PACs for the Center of Public Integrity. You see, there's a little statement here about Stephen Price and Town Square Media donating $50,000 to a super PAC for the Democrat side. So again, the article has nothing to do with politics, but this is the kind of research you do when you're judging, is this source, is this article, is this story believable? And in this case, going back to the Loudwire article, about satanic celebrities, we know it's pure entertainment. That's all this was. So you take that with a grain of salt. Thank you very much.